Okay, so my opinion is that I'm not with Israel, but I'm not απέναντι. Πώς είναι το απέναντι? What mean?
Palestine.
Yes, yes. I think that
So say it, I'm not with Palestine.
yes, the land of Palestine was first to Palestinians. It was their land, but then on the World War Two, sorry, on the World War Two, the Germans tried to send European Jews to Palestine because there was an ideology, the Nazis, that it's actually national Zionist, that believe that Jews must have their land. And then Adolf Hitler tried to send them to Palestine and named it Israel. He put a lot of money to this, and also he tried to talk with Russia, England, yes, to send them to Palestine and name the country Israel. I'm not against and I'm not with them because I know that they have they did also good and bad things to the world, like every people
Who did? The Israelis? Well, I'm curious, where did you learn this story that Adolf Hitler sent the Israelis to Israel, and where did you learn it from?
I reading a lot of books. I see a lot of documentaries. Yes, so
But
it's my opinion from the πώς είναι το συνολικό? From all that I have read and see, it's my opinion this.
but let's start before opinions. Let's just put the facts in place.
Yes.
Do you know about the Holocaust?
Yes, I know.
What was the Holocaust?
The Holocaust was the πώς είναι τα στρατόπεδα συγκέντρωσης? The Auschwitz and all this, I don't know the word, but it was something that they έκαψαν. They burned a lot of people that was against the ideology, but I think that the numbers that they say, it's not right. I think that there was less than what they say. They say like 60 million.
6 million.
Yes.
Six.
Sorry. And I think from that I have read that it was 271,000. Because I know that the συνολικός, the population of Jews was 60 million. So if they have burned 60 million Israelis, Jews, there will not be Jews anymore in the world.
So fascinating. I'm curious. I'll tell you now reality. In the
Yeah.
concentration camp, not just Auschwitz, there
Yes,
were
I didn't
6.
remember the names.
That's fine. Only in them, over a million Jews were executed. This is documented and acknowledged by every serious institution from Germany, Polish government, and every record in history, including Nazis' record, shows that only in concentration camps over a million, and in total 6 million Jews were murdered through the Holocaust. This is, it makes me sad that you read something else, and I'm encouraging you to check out your resources on ChatGPT or whatever you want in order to verify, and the real number is 6 million. That's one. Second, Hitler never sent anyone to Israel. His plan was to demolish all of the Jewish people globally. That was his intention. He never sent
Yes.
anyone to Israel. Jewish people fled to Israel that was under the British occupation, in order to find a safe home and to be able to have a Jewish state to defend themselves.
Look, the name I told you that Nazi means National Zionist. Okay, the first this. I think you know what is Zionism. It's the ideology that created from a Jew to that Jews have to have must to have their land.
That's Zionism.
Yes.
It's not the same as the is not the
I
same
didn't
as
say socialism, but it's not National Socialism Nazis because where the Z get? It's National Zionism. This is what I have read because it was ideology created by a Jew, okay, and also the Jews that were in the Soviet.
So wait, I'm trying to understand what you say. Basically,
I
you
don't know
say that
English.
the Nazis
Yes.
is something that was invented by the Jews.
Yes, the ideology National Zionism was from Jews that Hitler was a fan of Greek culture, of ancient Greek culture. So his ideology was National Socialism, but it was also National Zionism about the Jews. He wanted to have a country that was ruled with this ideology, with National Socialism.
So he was a good person, all in all, that wanted to just help the Jews to have a
he
state.
was a person. He was a person. He made some bad things, but he also did some things that was good, I think.
So, for example, his
Yes.
relation to the LGBTQ community was good or bad?
It was the point that he wanted to do. Πώς μπορώ να το πω, one minute. Αυτό που ήθελε να κάνει, what he wanted to do, it was good, but he did it with their thing. I think that the LGBT community is something that it's okay to be gay, lesbian or whatever, but it's not okay to show it outside because they're little children, they are old people that they don't want to see it. So I believe
So you need to burn them and kill them.
no burn them, but this is what I said that it was false, to burn them. I think that anyone can do whatever they want with their life, but it's not something that προωθώ. To show to all the world. It's something that you want to do. It's your life, and it's okay.
So let's go back to Hitler. What good things did he do, in your opinion?
Αυτό το αποτέλεσμα, the result was bad. The actions, it was bad, but that he wanted was good. I don't know very good English, so I'm
Very
trying. Yes, so in the Soviet, I don't know the whole τέτοιο. In the Soviet was ruled by very Jews, and I know it because I have a lot of Russian, Ukraine friends that their grandparents or whatever was lived there, was in the, I don't know, πώς είναι στρατιώτης, ο στρατός. In the soldier, I know their friends that their parents, their grandparents was there. It was ruled by Jews, and the Jews always, from the past and from now, was that they rule the banks. I don't know how to say it. So they ruled the banks, and all Europe was poor about that after the World War I. So if you listen to speeches of Hitler's in translate, you will see and hear that he wanted to do good things, but he did it with wrong. It was wrong that the action. This is my opinion because I have listened a lot of speeches, and like one speech that say I am a Christian and we are all Christians in this country. Okay, we are all Christians and God created nations. He gave all nations the same rights. He didn't create one nation that was, I don't know how to say it,
Better than others.
better than others. So there's not right to one nation control all over the other nations.
Which nation control? The Jewish people didn't even have a nation. So how
Yes,
did they
I
control?
know. In Soviet, there was Jews. This is what I told you. In Soviet, there were Jews. A lot of people that was in. I don't know how to say it in English. They ruled the Soviet. It was a lot of Jews that did it.
How many of your friends believe in these things that you just said?
The most of them, not all, but the most of them.
So let's do that. I will try to do a bit of order, and then I want to make an offer. First of all, Nazi comes from the word National Socialist, which in German you just write with a Z. It has nothing to do with Zionism, which Zionism is a movement that created by the Jews in order to make sure that they can protect themselves and have a safe land to live in. No connection between Nazis and Jews, apart from one very strong connection, that the Nazis wanted to kill all the Jews, and they did quite a good work, in fact, and killed 6 million of them. And if the US and Russia wouldn't have stopped them, they would kill them all. So this is the most horrific modern mass murder that took place in the modern history. And this is acknowledged by everyone who is not completely insane. So I encourage you to maybe look it up, even in ChatGPT or any other.
I don't trust ChatGPT at all.
Okay, so you're more than welcome to just read the Nazis' scripts and see
The
their
history
plan.
is written by the winners. Also, the winners, the Soviet, do you know how many people kill in their own country? They kill 60 million people because they are Christians or because they are anti-socialism. They kill so many people. They burn churches because they didn't want to have people that are against them. Socialists that win the war, all the socialism countries did something bad. They kill the people, they make them poor. Even the North Korea, yes, is a socialist country. And you know what is happening there. Albania is poor now because they have socialism. Romania also. All the countries that have socialism, that it was an ideology from also Jews, make people or poor or they kill them. And we know that in
And you think that this is
Yes.
intentional by the Jews?
I think that it's about the ideology. This is an ideology that killed a lot of people. A lot of
Which
people.
ideology?
Socialism, communism, all this
But what
ideology.
does it have to do with the Jewish people?
It was an ideology that created by the Jews. Also, I told about Soviet that you said that they saved the world, but they killed their own people. They saved us and killed 60 million people, their own people.
There's no dispute there. There were horrific wars in Soviet Union, but I wanna invite you to acknowledge that not everything has to do with the Jews. Soviet Union has nothing to do with the Jews. The Jews,
Their Jews ruled Soviet.
who of the rulers of Soviet Union were Jewish people?
I'm saying about the... Πώς είναι τώρα η λέξη? Σοφία, έλα λίγο. One minute. Πώς λέγεται η συνολική κυβέρνηση? Δεν ξέρω. Δεν ξέρω αγγλικά, ρε. I don't know how to say it, but it was the total, like, in the period that happened.
We just do it for Instagram. Okay, so and now I'm curious to from again I'm very upset to hear what you say. I would invite you to relearn what you said. I think that basically all these stories that you've shared about the Jews control the world and the banks and Soviet Union and everyone, in a word, what we call it is anti-Semitism. It's all kind of legends that were created about the Jewish people to justify the prosecution against them. Have you heard of the word anti-Semitism?
What?
Anti-Semitism. Have you heard of that
I
word?
don't know what it means in Greek, so I can't tell you.
So it's hatred of Jewish people, and then
okay.
and then you invent all kind of legends like they rule the world, etc.
Look, this is my opinion. Can I ask you something? You have read what you say, okay? But do you have read the things you say in the opposite side? Like from not Jewish people or communist people or that they say that Jewish was good. Do you have read even a single article that they say that it wasn't and have proofs that it wasn't good?
I read many things, but eventually, you said you don't believe. To who you do believe? How do you choose? Who do you believe? What do you believe, and what is a lie? You said that to ChatGPT you don't believe.
Yes, of course I don't
To the
believe.
United Nations you believe or no?
I believe that to have an opinion about something.
No, I'm
one
saying.
minute. 1 minute. To have an opinion about something, you don't have to. 1 minute. Σοφία, πώς είναι το ακολουθώ? Το ακολουθώ. To follow one book, one article or something, you have to read a lot of, and then to create your own opinion.
My question to you is, who do you believe? How do you decide who do you believe and who do you not? You said to
Yes.
ChatGPT you do not believe.
I don't believe.
To the United Nations you believe?
United Nations?
The UN. You don't know who the UN is?
I don't know English.
The UN, the United Nations, it's an entity that all of the world's nations
Yes.
sit together.
Yes, okay. I don't believe everything that I heard because someone says it. I can agree with some things if I hear them and I agree with them with my opinion, if I agree with them, but I don't believe in everything that someone says to me because he said to me. My opinion.
How do you choose who do you believe? One sec.
Yes, my opinion. You ask me how I believe.
How do you decide who
Yes,
do you believe? and who
I
you-
decide
who-
because I have read a lot of things with proofs from the two sides, yours and mine, and this is my opinion because
What did you read from our side? You said you read both sides. What did you read
Yes,
to tell?
I read books, I see documentaries, I don't know, very documentaries that they play on the TV, that it was from your side, and then I listen, I read some of our historian, like Konstantinos Plevris, I don't know if you know him, but very historians that there was from they believe in things that I say. And also from the school, from videos, I listen to historians that say the things that you believe. And then I sit and think that some of them that your people say is right, and some of them are wrong. To me, to my own mind, it's that I believe and I have created for many books, documentaries, videos, articles, and yes, you understand, I think.
Okay, and so and about Israel today, do you think it has a right to exist or not really?
Look, I think that every people has the right to exist. Okay. I think that they have a lot of power. I think that they have a lot of power, and they have made a lot of bad things. They
What do
did.
you think about what happened on October 7th?
October 7th?
October 7th of 2023. Do you know what happened?
Can you remind me? And I can say you.
Yes, 9,000 Palestinians.
Yes, I know that I think that the war from Israel and Palestine is because of Americans, and Americans sent the Palestinians to Israel. I know that the war didn't start from you. I know that they start from Palestinians, the war. I know that, and I
What
can
do you think
understand.
about the fact that they slaughtered 1,200 people,
I know,
women, children?
I know,
chopped
it
off
was
their
very bad,
heads?
and that's δικαιολογή, I don't know how to say it. It wasn't bad of you then that you attacked back. I respect you for this. You tried to protect your people, and this is right. It's that I told you that I'm not with any side. It's good what you did, because you tried to protect your country and your people and your children, women or whatever, because they start this. This is what I believe. I'm not with Palestine at all.
Okay, thank you so much for your time. Thank you.